Well, hello again. We're going to start another painting today. And here we go. Going to start off today with some phthalo blue and phthalo green on the brush. Make a quick little sky. Remember, with them X strokes, we want to leave patterns, and this one want a flat sky. Something like that. And we're going to come back and blend that. Let's blend the sky now. If you want to, you can make the sky a little darker, which I'll do next. I'm going to darken the corners of the sky. Take some of this blue. A little more of this blue and a little crimson. And we're going to darken the corners of the sky. Right over. Make that a little darker. And over here as well. Something like so. Next, I think I'm going to put a touch of light yellow at the bottom. As we all know, yellow and blue will make a green, but I'm just going to put a touch of some lemon yellow and some Indian yellow. Come right about here. Yeah, without touching the blue, it's going to turn just a little green, but that's alright. I'm just going to put it just a little yellow. Something like so. Next, let's make some water. Go into some phthalo blue and crimson again. And we're just gonna do something different. Instead of coming across like this, I'm gonna come down. Let's do something different. Keep these strokes straight. You don't want to crook it. Let's go all the way across. All this white will show up and the water will shimmer. Take some more blue and crimson. Come over on this side. We'll blend that out. Take a dry brush. We're just going to blend this. I'm going to make strokes just like that. Take this, go this way. Make sure you keep that straight. You don't want your water to be going crooked. It won't look good. And we got some water. Next, let's make some clouds with the fan brush. Go into some titanium white. Put a little touch of crimson in there. Kind of give it a tint. Come up right up into here. And we're just gonna make our cloud like so. Swirl that brush. Something like so, and just let it play out. Come on this side, turn the brush over, and do the same thing. Now on this cloud, I'm making a stroke that goes something like that. Do it slow or fast, however you like. And we're going to blend those out. Take a dry brush and we're just going to blend these clouds. Soften them. Go up here. I don't want to mess up the top of that cloud. You're just gonna do the same thing on this side. Something like so. And that's all I'm going to do for clouds. Next we'll do a mountain. Kind of a big one. Alright, let's do our mountain. Take your palette knife. And we'll go right up in here. Do something like that. This maybe it has a peak. Maybe it comes straight down just like that. Funny looking shape, but mountains are all different. And it's going to come right up in here, come down. You can also do this with a fan brush. And we're going to blend that out. Going to go right up in here. Give you a close-up shot. And we're just going to pull and blend that mountain out. I'm using the fan brush this time. Normally in the Bob Ross technique, you would take the 2-inch brush and blend it out. I'll use the fan brush. Now see what I'm doing right here? You can just make shapes of the mountain, something like so, just like that. You can make all kinds of shapes and just like that. So you can take the brush strokes and just pull that out. You can just make all kinds of. There's your mountain. Next we'll put some highlights on there. For the mountain highlights, I'm going to take maybe some Indian yellow. Make a kind of colorful mountain. Let's see how this works. Indian yellow and some white. So you got that yellow back there I just covered up. And this is going to be reflecting off the sun. Got your, of course, your little roll of paint. Come up to the peak. Do that again. Of course, you got to make sure the paint breaks. Come up. Make that break. Ooh, that's nice. The highlight in between, so we're just gonna something like so. Just let it taper off. Next, we'll do the shadows. Gonna put in our shadows. Oop, had a little mess up right there, but we could clean that up. I'll come back and clean that up. If you get a mistake like that, take your highlight color that you made and just go over that, or you could just go over that with some pure white. Just go over that little error I made. Some of this highlight color. Yeah, that looks better. A little greenish in there, but that's okay. Just gonna pull some of that yellow back. You got something like that. Next I'm going to take some titanium white. And I'm just going to go across right over here. Make it sparkle. You could wiggle and jiggle the knife just to make different effects. See that? We'll do that with the, let's leave it just the mountain just like that. And we'll proceed with the painting. Next we'll just diffuse these highlights, or diffuse the bottom. Make sure you can even tap some of this color and mix a little background trees. That's what I'm going to do all the way across. You could just take some of that. Look at that, how that just makes like a little, maybe it's a faraway forest going up the mountain. Then I'm just going to gently and just blend the whole mountain. Something like so. There's our completed mountain. Then I'm just gonna take that and just tap that out. Next, we're just gonna put some background trees right up in here. So I'm just gonna go into this blue, light blue color. Come right over here and just tap. Something like so. We're going to do that all across until it just fades off. Until it just fades off into the mountain, blends with the mountain. Something like so. And come down here. Next, let's reflect this into the water. So I'm just going to go pull straight down. Just, of course, come across. I'm going to make some water lines next. Zoom out. Always good. It's always good to step back and look at your painting. Take some white. Pull it out flat. Now we're gonna go in there and put some water lines, something like that. All the way across. It looks far away. That's good. Next we're going to put some trees starting from over on this side. Off camera I mix up a dark color with crimson, blue, and green, which gave us a very dark, rich color, like a rich black color. And I'm gonna start over here, and it's probably just gonna push up, but you can always push up or just tap. That's a pretty color right there. We're running out of paint, so let's reload our brush. Just going to fill this up. Something like so. We're just going to go all the way across. Go off camera and I'm going to fill the rest of this up. I'll be right back. Next we're going to make some branches right here. And right here our tree trunk. So let's go into some titanium white. Start from there and just pull down. Something like so. I'm going to take the remaining of that paint and come over here. Next we're going to highlight all that. Okay, we're going to start doing our highlights. We're going to go right up here, and we're just going to you want to make these in layers, but save the dark. Otherwise, it'll just look flat. Save this dark one right here. See, you got something like that. And it makes pretty highlights. Okay, let's continue highlighting these. Either remember to save the dark for shadows. Make these in layers. Something like so. Got that side layered. We'll do the other side with a different color, maybe a red or something. I loaded my brush with some Indian yellow. We're just going to continue to highlight. Just like so. Over here. Nice little highlights. Make sure that brush springs. Something like that. Redefine the edge. Okay. This side we're just going to go with a pure red. Sorry. I'm going to come over on this side. Start from the top. That's a pretty pinkish red color. And we're going to highlight that. And we're going to reload our brush to the same color. Should have cleaned it. So I'm just going to take some titanium white. Maybe I'll throw a little crimson in there. But you can see all the different shades in that color. Come right back over here. Our pure red has turned to pink, but that's alright. We're almost done with the painting. I'm going to put maybe a little grass right up in here. So I'm just going to tap. Maybe something like so. It looks like a little path. And we're going to highlight that. So over here mixing some colors. We're going to go right on the top of that. Make that sparkle. Next, we'll sign this and complete this painting. We're going to sign this painting and call it complete. I'll just do it in pink. And there's a completed painting. Hope you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel. In the future I'll be doing a lot more videos about painting. Thanks for watching.